Welcome everyone to the 4th episode of Fictional Characters Collide. If you're new to the series, remember to check out some of the older videos. But right now, let's get to the fight. Tonight's episode, we got the battle of the Kings of video games. Bowser from the Mario series versus King Dedede from the Kirby series. It's your role, the great David here, and it's my job to analyze these characters to their fullest to see who would win a Fictional Characters Collide. Okay, let's start off with an old-fashioned favorite. Let's go with King Bowser. Bowser is known as the main antagonist in the Mario series. Wanting to rule over the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser turned all the Toads into bricks and kidnapped Peach for himself. But he was stopped, however, by the Mario Bros, and from then on kept trying to kidnap Peach, even though he succeeded and non-exceeded, if you can say that. When it comes to strength, Bowser has easily shown to lift great things. He has lifted a castle on his own. He has moved an entire island, and when growing in size, he can push planets around. And speed, Bowser isn't the fastest, mostly because he's a turtle. He has the durability of the turtle, but he has the speed of one as well. However, when he's in his shell, he can move much faster speeds than a normal man. Intellect, Bowser is an idiot. He makes his own weaknesses clear at times, like putting an axe at the end of a bridge that destroys it and beats them. He isn't much for strategy. He really shows off all his weaknesses anytime, even though it's plain obvious this is a bad idea to do. Just an idea? Don't show how easy it is to get to the final part about to defeat your traps or defeat you. Next time, just don't show it or even make it. In durability, Bowser has durability as balls. His shell has taken hits from extremely deadly things. Like one time Bowser took a black hole like it was nothing, survived, falls into lava, can be melted down to the bone and still gets up. It had a castle land on him like it was nothing. And Dry Bowser is practically immortal. Bowser has shown to be the strength of a turtle times 1,000 or times massively times that. And plus with his shell, he has massive spikes that he can use to actually damage his enemies. And when it comes to powers, he has plenty of powers. Bowser has his magic where he shoots fires and fireballs which can tear through ground and concrete. He has a magic staff which he can use to turn people into stone, like he did with the Toads in the original Mario. And his staff has magical powers. He has the Grand Star, which makes him universal level. This would make him this is stronger than just a regular superstar. And a staff which he can make himself immortal. He has 2 immortal weaponry that he can use anytime he wants. Bowser seems to have great agility, but for his size, not amazing but not weak. He's not really quick when it comes to reaction or anything. He mostly gets taken over or overpowered by Mario at multiple times. With fighting experience, Bowser has years of fighting experience. He has fought Mario, Luigi, Peach, Rosalina, Hercules even, and even the Power Dimension. Dimension was known as being the newest reality warper of the series when he came into Paper Mario. And Bowser has helped defeat that guy one time, and even Mr. L. He has fought off against Mario and Luigi, known as one of the biggest and strongest Sega characters. Well, not Sega, Nintendo. Look at me. When a Nintendo character is known, and defeated Rosalina, who is known to be able to bend time. When it comes to forms, he has 3 massive forms. Bowser has the Giga Bowser, which increases all stats big time. He makes him bigger, has stronger fire, and he even has really cool horns if you actually look at it right. Also, his punches are way powerful, sending a dark aura with it. And Dry Bowser is practically can't die. When he falls into lava, he becomes the Dry Bowser. And Bowser can change his size to the size of a castle and a moon. He can change his body size to any kind of size he wants. He also has weapons. He doesn't have really much weapons, but he does have his claws, his teeth, and the spikes on his back. He also has a bullet bill cannon. The bullet bill cannon lets him shoot multiple big bullet bills at his opponents with ease. He has this with him all the time. He even has giant hammers and a tennis racket. Yes, he has a tennis racket. He plays tennis. Now when it comes to weaknesses, he is dumb. He's not really smart, like I said before. He's predictable when it comes to fighting and staying traps. And sometimes weaknesses is made obvious with Bowser. But if you think about a guy who can survive a dark hole, fighting Dimension, fighting off Mario and Luigi, has the ability to almost take over the whole galaxy in Mario Galaxy, you know he's one powerful man. So all in all, Bowser is an amazing king with amazing feats, strong with incredible strength, can change his size, but he's very dumb, predictable, and sometimes weaknesses can be made obvious even though he doesn't even realize it. Okay, from one king to another, let's go with King Dedede. King Dedede rules over Dreamland happily until Kirby showed up. Seeing him as a threat, he wanted to get rid of him. He is known as the main antagonist in most of the Kirby games. Well, take away a few of them, and sometimes an ally. When it goes to strength for King Dedede, he has massive strength. He can wield that oversized hammer like it's nothing, and can break bricks and even steel with it. He even has enough power to damage Kirby with that hammer. Something more about the hammer is it has a built-in jet turbine that actually sends more damage. The higher he powers that up, the more stronger the hit's going to be. When it comes to speed, King Dedede is fast. He can keep up with Kirby on ground. Kirby is known as one of the fastest characters in the Kirby series. He runs through water. This makes him pretty fast and has a good reaction speed. He has reacted to a lot of what Kirby has done in the games, and has done better in knowing what's going to happen to him in a fight. Intelligence. When it comes to intelligence, Dedede is shown to have a decent set in mind on intelligence, but his anger causes him not to think ahead. He mostly thinks on the point on hand, and if he's angry, he's not going to see he's not going to think over a plan to beat his enemy. He's not smart. He's not that smart. He doesn't always think of a plan. He always jumps ahead when he gets angry. So if he is angry, he's not going to think of something. When it comes to durability, Dedede is durable. He has taken hits from Kirby, who can easily punch a planet the size of Earth in half. Kirby has punched a planet the size of Earth in half with one punch, and he survived hits from Kirby himself. He was that strong. If you could think about it, if he gets hit with something that strong, and like I said before, it takes 17,000 nuclear blasts. If you haven't seen Valvatore's Zalcar, I talked about that whole thing with how much it takes to destroy Earth. That means Dedede can spam up to 17,000 nuclear warheads with one hit. And when it comes to powers, Dedede doesn't really have them. He can suck in air and fly around for a long period of time, or suck opponents like Kirby. However, he can also fly for a short period of time and jump high distances, and is very agile while doing it. He jumps in the air, and when he falls, he causes earthquakes with it. He can fly just like Kirby as well, but he needs to breathe in every time he flies. And when it comes to his weapons, he does have great weaponry. Like I said, he has the giant warhammer he uses, and there's others. He has the spike balls he uses that's in every game. He uses that to actually throw and hit with his hammer to attack his enemies with, and he can make them bigger if he holds them longer. He also has the Dedede mask. The Dedede mask gives him an iron mask and hammer. His hammer already can hurt Kirby, so think of this as power more stronger than his regular hammer. It can also electrocute people, and it can also create tornadoes. But here's the problem: he can become dizzy when he makes those tornadoes. He has to spin while doing it. He can also conjure up giant missiles from it like a rocket launcher, and shoots miniature rockets from him. When it comes to feats, he has a few weaknesses. He is too arrogant and cocky. He thinks too mighty of himself. He thinks he will never lose in a fight. His anger can spell disaster for him when he gets into a rage. His anger into blind rage easily. He has a big ego, so if you talk shit to him even a little, he's gonna fight. And he never defeated Kirby. If misses, is often left wide open for attack. So he hasn't defeated Kirby once in his whole time in the series. He has never got close to defeat Kirby. And if he misses an attack, he is wide open for one as well. But he does have great feats. He has captured the world. He captured all the galaxy stars twice in his life. He has complete control over the whole army if he wants to. He has defeated Kirby. He hasn't defeated Kirby, but he has shown to hurt Kirby at multiple times. He is fast enough to catch up with him as well. So all in all, Dedede is a massive fighter he's an amazing penguin with many strength, and feats. But when he gets angry, he will go into a blind rage and shows to be sloppy in the fight. Okay, the combatants are set. Let's settle this once and for all. It's time for Fictional Characters Collide. What an amazing animator. Remember to check out Pipot Monitor's /show's channel. He's a great animator and he's totally underrated who needs more subs to do great animation like this, and he deserves all the credit for that fight. Now let's explain why Bowser wins this fight. Bowser takes almost all categories except for speed and agility, and Dedede doesn't even take it by that much. And Bowser's forms that he has, like the Giga Bowser and Dry Bowser, is too much power for Dedede. And his strength is massive. Not even the mass Dedede can hurt him. The durability that Bowser has is amazing. He survived a black hole, and anything Dedede does doesn't match up to that kind of power. If a guy can survive a black hole, he can literally survive almost anything. And everything that Dedede does is a physical attack. Nothing that he has is magical. Anything he doesn't have is magical is not going to kill Bowser. He is mostly known to be physically invincible. Anything magical, like what happened in New Super Mario game, that he died in a magical lava pit, that killed him. So anything magical can kill Bowser, but anything physical that Dedede has, which is everything, is not going to affect him. And remember, Bowser can just easily turn to the size of a planet and just stomp on Dedede. He would be strong to stop him, as Bowser easily takes strength. And he is smarter than Dedede, if you can think about it. Dedede is not that well of a thinker. Bowser has thought of great and many better plans that have taken over his world than Dedede ever has done. Like the time when he actually almost succeeded in taking over the galaxy in Mario Galaxy. Well, yeah, Dedede taking all the stars in the series is amazing. He did it twice, but the stars is not as big as taking over the galaxy. And Bowser is always known to be a one man who does everything on his own. He does fights and doesn't need any help. Dedede mostly just asks for help or call people from that company from the Kirby series for help. He doesn't really take matters to his own hands all the time. So Bowser even has combat experience above him. So in this fight, we get to say Bowser wins this fight. So you can all say he was just a little ahead of Dedede. Get it? Because of the head thing? Oh, shut up now. And remember to check out later episodes and stay tuned because the next fighters are going to be revealed. Next time on Fictional Characters Collide.